When it comes to Russian interference in the 2016 election, the Mueller report is clear. It was a sweeping and systematic attack that included the hacking of Democrats. As we reported previously, when he launched his bid for re-election in 2016, Democrat Brad Ashford had no idea the Russians were coming.
I won't compromise on keeping America safe.
When told they were, he adds he was told little else.
We knew a little bit back in July of 2016. We knew there had been this hack. But after that, after August, it sort of went away.
I think these 448 pages say a whole bunch of really important things about intelligence operations against the United States people and our public and our government and our public trust.
Yes, now another Nebraskan, Senator Ben Sasse, a Republican, has Russians on his mind and wants the Justice Department to step up going into 2020.
What should American people and the American public, and especially American campaign operatives, know about what's appropriate and not appropriate to take in the form of help from foreign intelligence agencies?
I mean, that's a very broad topic, what is legal and illegal.
Could we have campaign chairmen and women running around the U.S. citizens who have U.S. campaign talent and experience, paid for by foreign entities, just choosing to volunteer on campaigns going forward? Is that legal?
If their time is paid for the purpose of participating in a campaign, I wouldn't think it's legal.
Attorney General William Barr providing little clarity.
Is it always obvious what you're paid for versus what you do? So some Russian oligarch just decides to start putting American campaign personnel on retainer payments and say, we may need you to lobby for something somewhere in the future. They've got views about oil pipelines and natural gas pipelines into Germany. We just hold you on retainer. And by the way, the fact that you're a person who likes to work for specific campaigns and certain parties and causes, feel free to go and avocationally do whatever the heck you want whenever you want. Is that a place we should head? Is that allowed under U.S. law today?
Well, I mean, it depends on the specific circumstances, the nature of the agreement, who the person is representing. Are they representing the interests of a foreign government? Are they a foreign agent? Are they registered? I mean, it's a slippery area.
And recent comments from Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani have only muddied the waters even more.
There's nothing wrong with taking information from Russians.
There's nothing wrong with taking information.
It depends on where it came from. It depends on where it came from.
And of course, President Trump himself notably refused to blame Russia.
My people came to me, Dan Coates came to me, and some others. They said they think it's Russia. I have President Putin. He just said it's not Russia. I will say this, I don't see any reason why it would be.
Meanwhile, Ashford, who lost his 2016 re-election, wants Congress to step up.
If a political party or a candidate is made aware of these things, that they're required to turn that information over to Congress.
Nothing so far, but Ashford remains hopeful, tweeting recently that Congresswoman and chair of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, Sherry Bustos, is requesting Republicans to get on board. At the same time, the GOP's Sasse continues to push his own bipartisan request.
I would hope there's clarity from the Department of Justice about whether or not Democratic presidential campaigns and whether or not the Trump re-election campaign are allowed to say, hey, we're interested in this hacked material going forward. I think we need to have clarity about a question like that.
This has to be resolved. It's continuing to go on.
Stopping foreign interference likely to need both parties working together. In Omaha, Joe Jordan, News Channel, Nebraska.